What is going on YouTube? I am Endless Wind. Dude, play the intro. Hey guys, welcome to episode 3, season 1 of the Minecraft Feed the Beast single player series. I have a bed now. It went over, I don't remember which way I went. This way. Over here I found some sheep. So, gonna make the casting basin for y'all. It's just the table one, but just upside down. And I'm gonna head over here, go ahead and show y'all this one real quick. It makes blocks, so you can drain out 9 at a time to make it blocks instead of just ingots like we did in the last episode. You can see I did a second level of the seared brick, so now here in the controller we have another 9 slots. So for every level you do, you get 9 more slots to put stuff in. I've seen them go up, I've done myself like 5, but I've seen them go up quite a ways through other people's YouTube videos. It's one of those things, you don't have to get it too big, because after a while you're going to make other things that'll be a little bit more efficient about doubling your ores and a little less time consuming, more automated. So we left off, we have this aluminum brass and some blood in there. I don't think it was my blood. I think somebody else's, zombie or something. I don't remember falling in, but you know, I've done a lot since then. So it could be my blood. It's blood nonetheless, and we can get that out. We're just going to click there. So now that's going to be on the bottom. So if you look inside, you can see the aluminum brass is on top. And then we're just going to drain it out through here. If it'll let us. Okay, we're going to drain it out through here. There we go. It'll let us do it there. And you just break that and set it back down. No more blood. Blood's all gone. There's some stuff you can do with the blood, but that wasn't enough, and we're not going to get into anything like that just yet. So one of the next things I'm going to want to start doing is making a tinker's pickaxe, because this pickaxe has got just a handful of hits left on it, and it'll be done. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the tinker's pickaxe. So I'm going to need at least 2 more of the blank patterns, so we'll make that real quick. And I think in the last one I showed y'all how to do this. You need sticks though. So just like this. So I'm going to have 3 blank patterns. I'm going to take it over here to the stencil table, put the pattern in, and then you have all these patterns you can do. So to make the pickaxe that we want, it's this very first one. You need the pickaxe head, the tool rod, and the tool binding. There's the pickaxe head. There's the tool rod. And we'll find the binding here somewhere. There's 2 of them that look kind of the same. You want to do the smaller one, because there's also a tough tool binding for some of the bigger stuff. You don't want to use that one until you're ready to use the bigger stuff. But then again, it's only made out of wood, so it's not like you're really wasting anything. So one of the things that I'm going to want to make this out of is iron. To make it out of iron, we're going to need an additional table, so a 4th table. That's also made out of iron, so I'm going to have to do a quick check on my iron. I want to say it's 4 iron blocks, and my iron's over here, and I only have 8 with another 6. So I'm going to probably have to do some mining, or I can do it out of a weaker material, I guess. Decisions. I don't like to waste stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of mining. Once I have all the iron that I need, then I'll bring you guys back and we'll start making this better pickaxe. Alright guys, so I'm back. I've started to make the iron blocks here. Got the iron in here. You can see it draining. It'll drain 9 at a time. And got these seared bricks here. You need that for the top. If you open up this one, you'll see you need 3 for the top, 4 iron blocks, and 1 stencil table. I already made another stencil table. You can use the one you already put down, not stencil table, tool station. You can use the one you already put down, but I just make a new one. It doesn't really, it's just a little bit of wood, no big deal. So once we get these last 2 to finish up, we'll make that, and we'll start working on making some better tools, like the hammer is what's really important with this. So bring all that over here. I really should put a crafting table out here, but it's not too far of a walk. So it's like this, like that, and we have a tool forge. So I'll be able to show you all the differences in the 2 different ones. So you see here, there's not too much. You go over here, it adds a few more things. It adds this hammer, it adds this excavator, I believe it probably adds that sword. Yeah, it adds at least that sword, and then it also adds the battle sign. Nope, not the battle sign or the pan. The mattock. Yeah, nope, not the mattock. One of those things. But you can see there's, 4 rows of 5 here, and there's only 3 rows that aren't even complete of 5. So it adds a total of 6 things there, and you can see the difference there. So what I want to do next is start with the iron that I do have over here, I guess, because I had a little bit extra right here. And I'm going to throw this in there. After I get some aluminum brass, I drain the aluminum brass out. And perfect timing, because there just went what was left of my hammer, or my pickaxe. Alright guys, so let me work up some aluminum brass, and I'll start doing the cast for those. Here we go guys, so got the aluminum brass cooking in there. I'm going to take these, actually I'm going to leave them in there and show you you can just use it over here. So we're going to want to do the same thing we did over here, and we're just going to do it out of cobblestone for now. So with this, you see there it costs 0.5 of a material, so you're going to get a stone binding and a shard left over. And then here you'd get another stone tool rod and a shard, but instead of doing that, we're just going to use that shard, and we get that stone tool rod. And then we're going to use the head, and this is going to use up 1 full piece, so there'll be nothing left over. So I could put that together and I would have a stone tool rod, but I want to make it out of iron because it's a little bit more durable for an early game thing. So we've got our aluminum brass down here in the bottom. Take this out. We're going to put in the head first, make the cast for it. Need to clean up my inventory here just a second. Drain some of this nonsense out of here, and I'll figure it out in a little bit. So we have the pickaxe head cast. So we're going to need the stone tool rod. I'm going to put it in here. It's going to use up the full ingot, even though it is just half, because it's a cast. And then we're going to need the binding. And we're going to do the binding in here just like that. So we're going to have 3 casts now. And now I'm going to throw in my iron, and I'm going to use these 3 casts. So you can store the cast back in here. Put this pickaxe head back where it belongs. But you can store the cast in here just like the patterns, but you can't store wood or any anything else like that. Just the cast and the patterns can go in there. So we're going to let this cook up. Thought the sun was going down. This cliff, I'm probably going to have to do something with it. Actually, I was thinking instead of building the house that way, I'll probably build it over here and just leave that cliff untouched, because I kind of want to leave the terrain. So I'll dig this level down, build those levels up a little bit, and start building the house, and then probably do some sort of passageway back into this little mountain here and start building into it, because I just want it to look cool. Normally I'm not the best builder at the beginning of the game, but I'm going to try and change that around. Normally I focus on getting the infrastructure up and then making it all look pretty, and I'm going to try and kind of do it a little bit in combination this time, guys. So I'm not going to say that, you know, it won't be cobblestone. It probably won't be, but it's not going to be the nicest looking. But it will be better than what I normally do of just leaving a cobblestone hut with a bunch of chests, as I have the, you know, in-game infrastructure already built, and then, oh, well, might as well put a house together for it all. So, all right, so we've got our molten iron. I'm going to drain it, and you can see here there's 5 ingots and 4 nuggets, which basically means you only used half an ingot because it was the binding. I'm going to take that out. We're now going to do the tool rod, and you can see now it used the rest of those little nuggets, so you only have ingots left. And now we're going to take the pickaxe head, drain that out. So we're going to have a completely iron pickaxe, but I'm actually not going to be doing it like that. What I want to do is make this iron tool rod out of paper. You can see in this book here, it goes through the different modifiers. I think I might have just passed it. Out of paper, and if you read here, material trait writable +1 modifiers. So what that means is whenever you put items like the piston, which adds knockback, that takes away 1 modifier. So all these tools come with 3. You can add 2 using a few tricks I'll show you here in a little bit. But one of the things I want to do is make the handle out of paper, because then that'll give you an additional modifier. So when it's all said and done, you can have a total of 6. So I'm going to get some sugar, which should be in here. There it is. And just make a regular old piece of paper. I'm going to bring it over here to the part builder. Take this, use the paper. It's going to use the whole piece of paper, even though it costs 5. It's just the way it goes. They're not going to give you half a piece of paper back, I guess, because that would be just stupid. So we're going to use the paper tool rod. We'll just go ahead and use the iron binding, although we could do the stone binding, and then that would give us a trait which is stone bound, but there's really no desire in me for that. So here you see, if you've got a 75 out of 75 durability. Let's see if that durability changes with the, yeah. So the paper tool rod makes it a real weak durability, but we're going to try and put some stuff on it to bring that durability up, like a diamond. Mining speed at 6, so that's not the best, it's not the worst, and the mining stone level is redstone, which is done by the pickaxe. So the pickaxe will be able to mine redstone and diamonds. We'll put a diamond on it, and then it'll be able to do obsidian. So there we go. Achievement, get tinkerer. So let's run over here, and I'll show you how to throw this diamond on here. I think I've been keeping my diamonds in here. I don't think I've used any yet, so this will be the first one that we use. And it's really not wasting it, because it's kind of an important thing. to be able to mine obsidian, right? So you can see here modifiers. So modifiers remaining 3, modifiers remaining 4. Put the diamonds on there, you take away 1 modifier, adds 500 to the durability, so that's why we weren't too worried about that paper tool handle, because we added 500 durability with that diamond, and now we can mine up obsidian, so we're mining level 3. So we've got writable, reinforced 1, durability plus 500, and even 3 attack damage if I have to use it, which hopefully I should just be able to normally use that sword. So alright guys, so let me chop down a few trees and get started thinking about how I'm going to do this house for y'all. I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Got a house. Putting in the last piece now. Just in the nick of time because the sun's about to go down. So we'll move our bed over, see if we can't move a chest or 2 over. I don't know what we're going to do with these racks. If we're going to move them over, or leave them here, tear them down, not do them. Haven't really wanted to use... I used most of my coal to make the bricks here to make it look nice, but I've got plenty more coal that I've passed up down in my mines that I've been digging out, so I can find plenty more coal. So yeah, got Mr. Creeperhead. We'll move him over now. That way he can watch over the house and hopefully not be a little troll anymore. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Probably should light this up a little bit. And we'll close the door. Yeah. Do it like this. And then we'll F7. Yeah. So F7, guys, it lets you see the yellow means mobs will spawn at night. If there's nothing, it means mobs will not spawn. And if it's red, it means it's indoors and mobs can spawn. So no red is good, so we won't have any mobs sneak up on us here in the house. And just hit F7 again, it goes away. So what to do next? Well, we could automate this, but that's, you know, kind of easy stuff to do. So probably what I'm going to do is do a little bit more mining. I want to get close to the point of starting a little bit of the electrical infrastructure going on. Might go ahead and get some obsidian, and maybe in the next episode we'll go to the nether and start working on getting a little bit of some of the really nice ores that are in the nether to get some really good tools, because I've got really the basics of what I need. I'm gonna need to upgrade this pickaxe 1 more level to get the cobalt, and I believe it's not ardite, it's the other one, millennium or malleum or some nonsense like that. And you can make some of the really good tools. We'll show it up right here. So yeah, alumite, you can make that out of aluminum, iron, and obsidian. So you're going to want to make alumite to mine up this cobalt and ardite, and then you make this manulin. Something like that, however you say that. So yeah. So we're going to go ahead and start working on the next video, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, and I'll put in a floor here, don't worry. So if you enjoyed this video, I hope you like and subscribe to the channel. And guys, I shall see you in the overworld.